Hi there guys, it's Alex from Alpha Challenger Fitness. So I was thinking about what I was going to talk to you in my second video. I landed on the topic of fear because I think fear is really important and important for a lot of people moving into 2018 where they're going to want to take action and they perhaps might be held back by fear. So fear occurs when there's a perceived future state that you want to get to and your current state. And what your mind can't do is it can't equate the steps that it needs to take to get to the future state. And actually, it's a built-in response or survival system that's based in your least evolved bit of your brain, your reptilian or your chimp brain. So you've got three bits of the human brain. As I mentioned, reptilian or chimp brain. Then you've got your limbic system, and then you've got the most evolved bit, which is the neocortex. And what happens is there's a tiny bit in the reptilian brain called the amygdala, and this hijacks your mind. And basically, if there is a future state or a future goal that you want to achieve, and the outcome of that is perceived as more painful or actually going to cause you more embarrassment or suffering or perceived suffering than where you're currently at, no matter how painful your current situation is, your mind will tell you, or your amygdala will tell your mind not to take that action. It's essentially, it's designed to keep us safe. So actually, it's not failure itself. It's the fear of failure that holds us back. And actually, if you break down fear using this acronym, false evidence appearing real. Okay, so what we need to effectively do to overcome this fear is we need to break down the steps between our future and our current state. And we can do that one of three ways. Okay, the first one is you need to make a bit of time, 10 to 15 minutes, to listen to everything that your chimp or your reptilian brain is saying. Okay, let it talk, let everything come out. And the second thing is for every negative thought that comes out, firstly, is it true? And secondly, if it were true, so what? There'll be a lot of negative thoughts that are running around there. And actually, even if they came true, what's the worst that could happen? And the last thing is just to make time to reflect on everything that you've achieved up till now that perhaps you didn't think was possible, and then break down everything you want to achieve in the next 6 months to a year. Now, I do this with a lot of clients through goal setting, for example, but by breaking down and chunking down those actions, you start to rationalize and you can see the necessary steps needed to take to get towards that future point. Now, the last thing I just say is we are the pharmacist. We are all the pharmacists of our own mind. So we need to do actions like this to help overcome fear. And what that allows us to do is Tony Robbins harks on about is it allows us to take massive action, which is the difference between achievement and success and staying the same. Okay, thanks guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video.